Hello, Stampers. This is Dee Osburn. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and today we are going to make this super cute Christmas card. I will link all the links down below to all the things that I used. And this time I did not glue this card down. I'm going to take it apart and show you what I did. So let's do that. So I started with a piece of real red cardstock, and I cut it at 8.5 by 5.5, and I scored it at 4 1/4. Then you fold it in half. I'm going to put a white piece on the inside and glue that on the inside so that you can write your message in there. Okay, so we'll do that. Then I took the Gingerbread and Peppermint Designer Series paper, and I cut this piece to 5 by 4 1/4. And we are going to glue that piece down. So let's do that. So that's the Gingerbread and Peppermint Designer Series paper. And we're going to glue that down. And remember, I'll have all the links down below. So we glue this on here like this. And then I took a piece of real red cardstock and I cut it to 3.5 by 3 3/4. And then I ran it through this embossing folder. And this is the Perfect Polka Dots embossing folder. I don't know if you can still get this. I do believe it has retired. But any other kind of embossing folder would work just as well. But I used the Perfect Polka Dots. So we're going to put that on there just like that. So let's glue that down. And I love the multi-purpose glue because, as you know, when you put it down, you get a couple of extra seconds to adjust it. And I love that. You don't get that with the tape or even with the glue dots, but you do with the glue. And then you can get it just exactly where you want it. Okay? Now, the next thing I did was I took this piece of garden green paper and I cut it to 5 1/4 by 1 3/4. So I cut it at 5 1/4 by 1 3/4. And then I stamped it. I took the garden green ink and I took this stamp from the Frosted Gingerbread stamp set. I took this stamp and I inked it up with garden green ink, and I stamped off onto my paper, and then I stamped on here. Kind of just, it's like a watermark kind of look. So I did that, and I'm going to put that right on top right here. So let's glue that down. Okay. Smooth that down just a bit. Then I took some of the Gingerbread and Peppermint Designer Series paper, and I used the gingerbread dies, which are amazing. I have them right here to show you. The gingerbread dies. Wow. Look at all those dies that you get. Let's turn that around. Okay, look at all those beautiful dies that you get. You can cut out a single image, like out of the Designer Series paper. This is the one I used. Or you can cut an intricate piece out. And they have that for all the different images. So beautiful. So this is the gingerbread dies. And so I cut out 2 of the ornaments. And these were the 2 that I cut out. And so now I'm going to put those on here like that. I'm going to use glue dots so that it pops up just a tiny bit. I don't really want it to pop up that much, I do usually like things popped up, but this is a pretty layered up card. And when you layer up a card and you use dimensionals, sometimes it doesn't go through the post office very easily, and you end up having to pay extra. And right now, these times, we don't want to have to pay extra. So I'm just going to put this down so that it has a little bit of dimension. See how it pops up just a tiny bit? And then I'll put some on this one. Put a few glue dots on here, there. I'm just using 3 of them so that it's nice and balanced. And we'll put that one right about there. And then I used my bow maker. I showed you in a previous video how to use the bow maker to make these beautiful double bows. I just love them. I love the double bows. So we're going to use a glue dot to put this on. Probably 2 glue dots. I usually like to do 2 glue dots with my bows. That way they just stick on there just a little bit nicer, a little bit more secure, right? So, and we're going to put this bow, I kind of like my tails to come towards the middle. So I'm going to hold it like that. And I'm going to put it right there. Then I'm going to trim the tails. Trim that tail. And I'll trim this tail. All right. And then I want a little sentiment. I wanted something kind of fun. So I chose out of the Holly Jolly Wishes stamp set. There's so many fun ones on here. I just love it. But I chose the fa la 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 la. But they're all super fun. It's the most wonderful time of the year. I always like that. Merry Christmas to you. 'Tis the season to be jolly, be of good cheer. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Jingle all the way. That's super cute. Have a holly jolly Christmas. But I'm using fa la 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 la. So I stamped that onto a piece of 1 3/4 by 3 3/4 piece of basic white, and I used the garden green. Now this I'm going to put right here, but I am going to pop this up. I'm just going to pop it up because it's not. It won't be a third. It won't pop up so much that it'll be a problem. So we're gonna pop this up, and then I'm going to put a little bit of bling on this card, and then we'll be done. So I just cut it square, not square, with straight edges. It's a rectangle. It's not a square. So I'm going to put it right there. Okay. And then I'm going to put some bling right there. So let's do that. And I have all kinds of little red bling there. It's not all Stampin' Up. I'm not really sure where I even got some of this. Just picked it up along the way. But I have these, and I kind of like those because they're kind of big. I do like these. These are kind of fun and festive. I kind of like those too. Let's see what else I have. Ooh, I kind of like these. Look at these. These are kind of glittery. Can you see that? Those are kind of glittery. I think I might do that. Put that one right there. Let's take that one off of there. We'll put that one right there. And then I think I am going to use this little one that's on here, smaller one, and I'm going to put it right there. What do you think? There? There? We'll put it right there. All right. And there you have it. This beautiful little Christmas card. Very simple, very easy, quick and simple and easy, and oh so cute. So I will put a link down below to all of the things that I used. And if you liked this video, please push the like button. And if you want to see more content like this, feel free to subscribe. I would absolutely love that. And feel free to leave a comment. And I hope that you all have a very, very Merry Christmas. And I will see you next time.